My calculations are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
What's up, sluts? This is Disco Mountain Man from Tragedy, the all-metal tribute to the Bee Gees and beyond, and you're listening to the Whizbanger Show.
Hello, this is Ivan. I'm the singer and a bass player of the Green Hog Band. You're listening to the Whizbanger Show.
Hello, party people. This is Jessie May of Turkey Vulture, Owl Maker, Metalhead Money, and you're listening to the Whizbanger Show. Horns up.
Hello, everybody. Here is Martin, vocals and guitars in Pure Sonic Outcast. And you are tuned into the amazing Whizbanger Show podcast.
This is Billy from Helldrifter, Germany. You're tuned into the Whizbanger Show podcast. Rock on.
This is Mike Giuliano from Horror, Pain, Gore, Death Productions, and it's the Whizbanger Show. No fucking huss.
Hey, this is Brooke from Lady Luna and the Devil. You're tuned into the Whizbanger Show podcast, now independent and dropping every Friday.
Okay, one more time for Sarah. Ready? Okay. I'm Max. And I'm Troy. And we're the Boneless Ones.
Hey metalheads, this is Janneke, lead vocalist for death metal band Beyond the Pale, hailing from the Netherlands.
This is Blasting Rod, and you're listening to the Whizbanger Show.
Hi, this is Gaspar.
And this is Fred. And this is Piotr. We are Sam from Montreal, and you're tuned in to the Whizbanger Show podcast, now independent and dropping every Friday.
Hello, headbangers and thrash metal maniacs. This is Caton from the Mighty Hyrax, and you are listening to the Whizbanger Show. Stay heavy!
It's showtime.
Get whiz-banged.
What's up, Bangalangers? Sarah Whizbanger here with the Whizbanger Show, and you are tuned in to the Whizbanger Show. I have a very special show for you today. It's an all-Japanese edition of the Whizbanger Show, and I'm so excited to bring you black metal, thrash metal, a little bit of speed, some heavy metal, doom, stoner, and a really sweet melody to send you off into your weekend proper. But we're going to get started with Loudness, who started it all for us here in the U.S. Here's Like Hell, which was released way back in the year 1986. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for hanging out with me today. Get comfy. It's going to be a nice long ride. Here we go.
In the
Alright. Starting off nice and proper. That was Ningen Isu with Shijo no Kuchibiru. And that came out on my dad's birthday, August 4th this year. The album is called Kuraku, and it's on Tokuma Japan Communications. They're from Hirosaki, and their name, Ningen Isu, translates to the human chair. It's a Japanese 3-piece rock band, and the promoter for Ningen Isu sent me the whole album. So thank you so much. I was so excited. I just reached out to them on Facebook, and I got the whole album. So thanks for that. I'm just super excited. The whole thing is so good. Before that was a band from the 80s, Rajas, and they are from Kyoto. They are no longer together. So this was a album that came out in 1985 called Turn It Up. Is released on Sounds Marketing Systems. Top of the set, kicking us off today, was Loudness from Osaka, Japan, and I played Like Hell off Thunder in the East from 1985. This next band is an independent band, Kenji Ishimine, and he's from Tokyo, and the song I'm going to play for you is Dope. It's kind of a bridge into our Black Thrash set. It's a 3-track album. It's called Over. It was released independently back in 2018, and I highly recommend you go check him out. And here we go. Here is Dope. You are tuned into the Japanese edition of the Whizbanger Show.
Share the world, the things, ruts, hell, and the sentence, hell. Coming to go, bell, thrash, bug you every soul. Still Lord, craving the sun in the hell. Now break here, so it's a ghetto. Roll the banks, build to hell, so it's hard. Spirit to break, God is so ready now. It's on to roll, lost in the top, Satan and growth. Just in the spell, let all hell, we are ready to come out. Chance of myself feel we'll go to bomb out hell. Running to hell Thrash. Sacrifices roar. Explode to the hell. Share the world, the things, ruts, hell, and the sentence, hell. Coming to go, bell, thrash, bug you every soul. Still Lord, craving the sun in the hell. Now break here, so it's a ghetto. Roll the banks, build to hell, so it's hard. Spirit to break, God in its soul, ready now. It's on to roll, lost in the top, Satan growth. Just in the spell, let all hell, we are ready to come out. Chance of myself feel, we'll go to bomb out hell. Running to hell, Thrash. Sacrifices roar. Split to the end, Thrash metal. Let's
did you just love all that as much as I did? I hope you did. I just love that so much. So all of those bands are independent except for Insult Kill. That last band was called Branded Rebel. They're from Tokyo. Branded Rebel on Bandcamp. I played the song for you, Torture and Sacrifice, that was released on the Wild Metal demo independently back in 2018. So go check those bands out. Hey, and today is Bandcamp Friday. I didn't announce that yet. So Bandcamp Friday, go shopping today is the day to go shopping on Bandcamp because all the proceeds go to the bands. And especially for these independent bands, they need all of our pennies that we can spare. Before that was Assault Attack, also from Tokyo. This whole set was Tokyo. Also from Tokyo, Assault Attack on Bandcamp. And assaultattack.jpn for Japan.com, and their Assault Attack on Twitter as well. And I played the song for you, Thrashing Sacrifice, off the 2016 self-titled demo released independently. And before that, Insult Kill. Oh, I made a mistake. They are also independent. However, this album that came out in 2017, Vultures and Hyenas, that was released on Ultimate Records. And the song I played for you is called Personal Meaningless. They're on Bandcamp at Insult Kill. They're an old school thrash metal band, as you could well hear, and Insult Kill Official. They're on the Facebooks. And go check them out and support them and shop because it's Bandcamp Friday. Top of the set, Kenji Ishimine. I played the track Dope, which was released on their 2018 Over EP, released independently. And yes, from Tokyo. All independent bands, all from Tokyo. I didn't do that on purpose. It just kind of went together. We're going to keep in the I can speak today. We're going to keep in the vein. Here's Evil from Japan with Revenge. Enjoy this tasty treat. You are tuned into the Japanese metal edition of the Whizbanger Show.
Oh,
Yes, sirree. That was pretty awesome. All right, that was Sabbat from Kiwana, Japan, and I played this song for you, Okiko Doll of the Devil, off the 1999 album Charisma on Iron Pegasus Records. Before that was Metalucifer, also from Kiwana, with Heavy Metal Warriors, and these guys are connected. So that's off the 2009 album Heavy Metal Bulldozer on Holycaust Records, and they're now on Iron Pegasus Records. And Metalucifer was formed in '95 as a side project by Ghazal from Sabbat, which is why I played them back to back. And the band's name is taken from the Sabbat song Metalucifer and Evil Lucifer, which is on the Evoke album, which came out in 1992. So little trivia for you, and all of that is available on Bandcamp. Metalucifer is on Bandcamp, Sabbat is on Bandcamp. Top of the set was a band called Evil. That came out on Nuclear War Now Records, and that was sent to me from Nuclear War Now Productions. So thanks, Nuclear War Now Productions. That song I played for you is Revenge. It's on their second album, which came out in February of this year, called Possessed by Evil. And you can get that, and you can get their earlier stuff. In 2017, they had a debut album called Rights of Evil, and you can grab that on Nuclear War Now's Bandcamp page. You can check them out and buy their stuff. And of course, Bandcamp Friday, so you want to do that to support La Bands. All right, we're going to stay in the vein of Evil and Sunshine. Here's Bloodeyed Sunset with Arcadia. You are tuned into the Whizbanger Show, Japanese edition.
Stop!
me.
All right, and we are back. And that was a digital single that just came out in March of this year independently by a band called Asunojokei. And they're from Tokyo, asunojokei.com. Bandcamp and Facebook, and the band's name Asunojokei in English means scenery of tomorrow. And the bottom of the song I played for you is a digital track. It's available now on their Bandcamp page from the bottom of the biotope, and all of their stuff is really good. I encourage you to go to check them out and do a little Bandcamp shopping because it's Bandcamp Friday. Before that was a band I've played a few times. I'm totally obsessed with their sound. They're so strange and weird and wonderful and beautiful, and I just love them so much. They're called Sigh. They're from Tokyo. I played the song for you, Vanitas, off the 2010 Scenes from Hell on the End Records. And top of the set, little death metal coming your way. That was a band called Bloodeyed Sunset, and they're from Tokyo. They're independent. Bloodeyed Sunset on Bandcamp, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. They have a brand new track coming out, Solar Eclipse, and it's Name Your Price on Bandcamp right now, and for the forthcoming album, Blinded Eclipse. So go check that out. And the song I played for you was called Arcadia, and that was off the 2019 self-titled demo released independently. And that brings us current. Got a little more for you. Here's a band from Tokyo called Worship Pain. I found this band on a Bandcamp dive, so I did like a tagged search for heavy metal Japan, and this band came up, and it was one of those things where like I hit play, and before I knew it, like an hour was gone. I was just completely mesmerized by their music, and I got a lot of work done. It was a very productive background sound. And I reached out to those guys, and they told me a few things that I wanted to share with you. So they're on Spotify and other streaming platforms, so YouTube and all of that stuff, and if you want to go check them out. They are a three-piece band from Tokyo. They've all got their fingers and toes in other bands, and the lack of live shows and the virus, they've decided to focus their efforts on writing and aim to be in the recording studio by the end of this year. So yay! And the album that you're going to hear from, it was called Pain as Teacher. It was released just before the virus hit, so it was really hard to promote it. So I'm glad that I found it, and I'm glad that I get to share it with y'all. And please go check these guys out and keep your ear to the ground. They are absolutely just insanely wonderful. I had a very difficult time picking what track to play, but the one I picked was Rope Burn. So here is Worship Pain from Tokyo right here on the Japanese metal edition of the Whizbanger Show.
Voice, it's in my head.
fierce up in here in the Whizbanger Show Japanese Metal Edition right here on MMH, the home of rock radio. You have heard them quite a few times on my show. That was Gallhammer, World to Be Ashes, which was released way back in 2007 on the album called Ill Innocence on Peaceville Records. They are from Tokyo and they are currently on hold. And before that was a band from Osaka, and that was Birushana. And I played the song for you, Mabutairo no Tabibito, on SMD Records. That was the M42 live recordings, and M42 is their studio. And so that was the one I grabbed on Bandcamp, which you can too at birushana.bandcamp.com. or Birushana.com, or on Facebook, Birushana, and that's Birushana. Top of the set, Worship Pain from Tokyo. I'm just going to assume that you love them as much as I do. WorshipPain.bandcamp.com, Worship Pain on Facebook, and I played the song for you, Rope Burns, that came out February 2020, right before the goddamn pandemic hit, and that was Pain as Teacher. So look for them. They're back in the studio pretty soon, as I had said before, so check them out on Bandcamp and Facebook and give them some love, because they are lovely and really nice people. They got back to me right away, and I always love that these like super intense, like pain and darkness and madness and evil and Satan and death and pain and blah blah blah, and then you like reach out to them and they're always such nice people. I think it's because they get that like insane dark energy out in their music. Very pleasant people, Worship Pain. Hope I didn't ruin your reputation. We're going to shift gears a little bit. Here's a little stoner doom coming your way. Here is Nepenthes from Tokyo, and you are going to absolutely fall in love. So get ready. You are tuned into the Japanese Metal Edition of The Whizbanger Show. And then you can go to The Whizbanger Show on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. You can also reach me at The Whizbanger Show at mmhradio.co.uk for all of you bands wanting to get on the show and reach out and send requests and all that happy stuff. Here we go. Here is Nepenthes right here on The Whizbanger Show.
teenage boy murders his girlfriend's family and then embarks on a bloody spree killing. 19-year-old Charles Starkweather terrifies the nation as he and his 14-year-old lover, Carol Fugate, embark on a deadly road trip.
まさに美しかったこの女。今では顔が太め、こめかみはどす黒く、頭角から黄色い液体を垂れ流す。貴重なの腹が膨れ、肉が腐り、数万匹のウジ虫が這い出てくる。愚かな偶像する虫の答え。自分の見た幻想は結局この現実だったのかと。
All right. That was a band from Tokyo. Another all Tokyo set. That was a band called Magdalene Ju-Nen, and they played the song for you, Mushi, off the 2008 album Sound of Mind, which was released on Bone 10 Records. And Magdalene, the meaning of that word is feeling of the curse. So this is a 2-woman doom set, so go check them out. Before that, the Ever-Loving Church of Misery. Then I played the song Badlands about Charles Starkweather and Carol Fugate, released in 2009 on Houses of the Unholy on Rise Above Records. And top of the set, Nepenthes from Tokyo. Their album Confusion was released in 2017 on Daymare Recordings, and I played the song for you, Reflection. That brings us current. We're gonna slow it down even more and get a little stoner in you. Here's Hebi Katana, and they requested that I play the track Struggle with a Lie that was released in December of last year. They described themselves as Tokyo Samurai Doom Metal. You're tuned into the Japanese metal edition of the Whizbanger Show. am just about out of here. It has been real and you have been lovely. And this has been the Japanese metal edition of the Whizbanger Show. And I hope you had a great time. I really have so much fun putting these shows together because it's not a genre specific show. So I have to really focus on how these bands all fit together, and then I'm usually happy with the outcome. Today I'm very happy with the outcome. That was Eternal Elysium. They're from Nagoya, and I played the song for you, The Breeze Says Go. It's off the 2016 album The Resonance of Shadows, which was released on Cornucopia Records. That is also their current label. Before that was Hebi Katana, and they are an independent band out of Tokyo Samurai Doom Metal. They are on Instagram, Bandcamp, Facebook, and Twitter at Hebi Katana, and that's Hebi Katana, Katana. Go check them out and support this awesome band. And I played the song Struggle with a Lie, which was requested from the band, and that was released on a self-titled full-length album back in December of last year. And that brings us current. Okay, here is the promised Float You Into the Weekend song. This is a band called Sundays and Cybele, and I got this off the 2016 album Doomed and Stoned in Asia. You can find all of the Doomed and Stoned albums, there's like so many of them at this point, on Bandcamp, so go check them out. If you want to get a little bit more Sundays and Cybele in your life, you can check them out, Sundays and Cybele. The album that I'm going to play for you, Waiting for You, was released on their album Enter the Time Mirror when that came out in 2017. So go check out Sundays and Cybele, go check out Doomed and Stoned, and pick up Doomed and Stoned in Asia. And if you want to know where all the bands come from on that album, you can send me a message because I looked them all up. So I've got them all listed on there. All right, it's been real. You've been lovely. I've been Sarah Whizbanger, and I will continue to be Sarah Whizbanger elsewhere in the world. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me today on this very special Japanese metal edition of the Whizbanger Show. I have no idea what's happening next weekend, but I'm taking suggestions. Be good to yourself so you can be good to others. Have a wonderful, beautiful weekend. I'll talk to you all next week. Later!
see you